Bueno, buenas a todos. Aquí estamos con un nuevo día y una nueva misión. Esta se ha desbloqueado al llegar al nivel 29. Vale, la misión es Misión El Camino. Vale, al principio me salió un cartelito que ponía espera el nuevo día. Vale, yo lo que he hecho ha sido adelantar el reloj un día completo y ya se reanuda la misión. Bueno, nos dice que hablemos con el personal del banco. Pues vamos a buscar el banco. Está allá arriba. A ver si encontramos por aquí unas escaleritas para subir. Y aquí tenemos el banco.
Ay, me da. Bueno, me pilla la oscura. Tan placa. Y da antes. Yo, porque.
Vamos a ver qué nos cuentan.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his...
What agreement? Oh, the thing of...
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate.
Ah, where is that guy?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Vale, pues por lo que se ve tenemos que ir al pabellón Liuli. A ver si nos dice dónde está.
Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking at the flagship restaurant of the Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry.
Encuentra nóviles. Bueno, pues vamos a ver dónde puede estar nóviles.
¿Cuánta vida tienes?
Ay, las pantallitas de carga, qué lentas son. Me pego más tiempo cargando que jugando. Bueno, pues nos marca el sitio. Habrá que hablar con ese de ahí abajo. Y otra pantallita negra. Qué bien el juego.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve...
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Ay, con las pantallitas de carga. Hemos cargado 4 veces en un minuto. A ver si cuando llegue la Play 5 esto se arregla.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the
Director del camino, un gran amigo de nuestro círculo.
Indeed, Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired The Fatui calls many such people friends. But the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, well, they are still... I shouldn't say...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's...
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled...
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately... The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the god of war, Morak. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had...
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting. If we are agreed, come with me.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out, you can go if you want to. Don't worry about me.
Bueno, vamos a seguir. Me imagino que habrá que salir fuera.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel? Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travel. Liyue is the most prosperous of the... Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. These are the advance funds that Child has provided.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize knock.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you...
Betting? No.
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the...
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? Huh? What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were...
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! Oh. Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular...
Huh? How do you not think about Mora?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in...
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? So loaded that he doesn't even...
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limit. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether, if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by...
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated!
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man, the patterns. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just... We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... how about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost
Oh, you flattered me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This...
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is up.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions.
Parece que tenemos que ir a por una olla para cocinar.
Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Encuentra la olla gigante. ¿Está muy lejos? Es la quinta puñeta. Vamos a ver si hay algún transportador cerca. Vale, tenemos este aquí, está cerquita. Porque esto no, aquí no hay transportador, ¿no? No. Bueno, pues vamos al templo de la leona, que está cerquita. Habrá que escalar o estar abajo. Habrá que escalar.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came
mira,
to
nos
visit
marca el
me in
sitio.
Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Vamos a ver, esa es la olla. Mira, ahí tenemos la olla gigante. Ahí tenemos un bichín que habrá que matar, me imagino. Pues se va a llevar la primera hostia volando. Le voy a caer en la cabeza. Uop. Va, duras poco, bicho. Ah, tú también me pegas puertecita y yo también sé correr. En medio fuego, venga. Que no te congelo. Eso no se puede coger, sí. Otro tonto aquí. Carnecita. Ay, el segundo se ha escapado. Bueno, vamos a ver cómo podemos subir a la olla. Aquí hay una entrada.
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites.
Vale.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results.
Usar el elemento piro para seguir calentando la olla hasta que tengamos. Vale, elemento piro.
The shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Cuanto más azul y brillante. Vale, elemento piro. Pues vamos a darle un piro.
Whoa, that light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Ah, mira, más pringado.
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Esta no. Esta. Bueno, vamos a traer los pequeñitos a estos primero. Joder, pues esta para matar pequeñitos de cerca no vale. No huya. Nivel 40 son los bichos. A caerte abajo. Alguno más que se tenga que caer. Pesadito las piedras, toma. ¿Y quieres piedra? Pues toma piedra. Vamos a seguir calentando la ollita. Esa la explotará y la calentará. Ahora que tenemos. ¿Dónde está de la hierbecita? ¿Quieres morir ya? Bueno, seguimos calentando la olla. Vale, ahí tenemos uno que brilla más. Vale, pues ahora hay que volver a Liyue. ¿Hay algo más que ver por aquí? No, vámonos a Liyue. Volvemos a Liyue. Bueno, hemos vuelto a Liyue y vamos a hablar con el vendedor.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Vale, ¿y ahora cuál es el primero, el segundo o el tercero? Vamos a ver. Esto es ahora como una lotería. Vamos a ver, el que más brillaba era el que estaba más a la derecha.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm...
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city to... Alas, all things...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch book.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment.
In the safe hands of the Liu Achising and good, honest merchant.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me?
Now that we've made our choice, let's take the...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, that's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You
Bueno, a ver ahora dónde nos pide ir.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Deposita, así que me imagino que es al banco. Me imagino yo que será al banco. Vamos a subir por aquí por arriba, a ver. Sí, aquí, en el banco. Bueno, vamos a depositarlo, si no nos engaña el banquero. Pues esta no parece que sea aquí. Será en otro lado. No es en el banco. Pero el caso es que marcaba ahí. Vamos a ver si es en otro sitio o a dónde es.
A mí me encanta irlo a Jordan. Se está Martín pidiendo guagua.
Vamos a ver si carga. Nos marca para abajo. Vamos a seguir las líneas.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Told you I'd win.
Fuera de la muralla.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I can't wait to see my adorable
¿Dónde se
daughter.
sale ahí? Por aquí no. Habrá que haber algún camino. Habrá que salir de la ciudad. Ay. Tiene que ser por aquí. ¿Dónde marca? Ahora me marca atrás otra vez. ¿Por qué? Bueno, seguiremos el camino de baldosas amarillas.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Vale, aquí es. Aquí llegamos. Deposito el jade.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
We can leave the jade. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is...
Yes. I have already rented this
Arito.
location and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to you.
But when something this big happened here, although with that said, since we also
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Encontrar la evidencia disponible aquí. Hay algo que no
These
cuadra.
things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in...
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of... In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes. Perfumes habrá que buscar.
Where'll we get those?
No.
Ar de las flores.
Perfumes
Ah,
used to
vale.
honor the gods.
Flores de
Silk
seda.
flower petals contain a fibrous
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society.
We shall not speak of the details right now.
Vale.
May the Lord of Geo protect you.
Vamos a ver. A comprar flores de seda. Y aquí hemos acabado la primera parte de la misión. Vamos a por la segunda. ¿Por qué tengo que comprarlas si las tengo aquí? ¿No? Mira, si tengo aquí. Pero nada, hay que comprarlas. Ya de paso. Donde era el vendedor era por aquí abajo. Si no me equivoco. Creo que era por aquí. No, más abajo. Sí, por aquí tiene que ser. Aquí estás, ¿no? No, más abajo todavía. Aquí. Este es.
You can't beat the atmosphere here at the...
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly...
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Oh,
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate.
my goodness, You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based... Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these by contrast, This variety thrives in any dark, damp location.
Joder, pero dame ya las
this strain
flores.
is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal. And when in season,
Vamos a contar toda la historia de las
it has a
flores.
subtle yet silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So which...
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer, but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,000. Now that's settled, a question.
Otra vez que si tenemos dinero. El tío es un rata.
Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard it would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been... Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord...
Mira, me los va a regalar. Qué guay.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's...
Thank you, boss. I think I
Por eso el
speak
otro no
for
lleva
all of
nunca
us
dinero,
when I
se
say
lo
that your
regalan.
generosity...
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Bueno, pues ya tenemos las flores también. A ver dónde nos mandan.
Now that we've got the flowers...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice smelling...
I will wait for you near the statue of the 7.
Bueno, pues ahora hay que buscar a mujeres y hablar con ellas.
Candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Pedirle consejo a Lan. ¿Y dónde está Lan? Arriba. Pues vamos a subir por aquí, por el barco mismo. Por ahí no podemos subir. Vamos por un poquito más al lateral. Joder, ahora por aquí no podemos. Pues vamos por aquí. Ah, mire, se ve que hay una rampa. Vamos, una misión que ir siguiendo los pasos. No, todavía no había ningún reto ni... ¿Tú me vas a dar pollito? Sí, dame pollito. Que no quiero hablar contigo, que quería coger el pollo. Oh, qué pesado. Pollo y pollo. Hasta luego, sí, sí. Tiene que ser por aquí. Por aquí. Y aquí está Lan. Vamos a hablar con Lan.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Vamos a saber cómo hacer perfume.
Wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is... Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wild.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try
Hablar con
talking to
Chimmy.
Chimay.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon
Pues vamos a buscar ahora a Chimín. Busca a Chimín. ¿Dónde está Chimín? Seguimos el camino de baldosas amarillas. Ahí está Chimín. Hola Chimín, venga, cuéntame.
Hello. We've come to ask you a question.
Vamos a decirle que huele bien, a ver.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what perfume
Ahora se cree que estamos ligando. Vamos.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yinger?
Bueno, ahora hay que buscar a Jinger.
Scent of spring, Yinger?
Tienda de aroma
Yes,
primaveral.
that's her. Many a rich family's...
Great! This is just the intel we need.
Bueno, pues vamos a buscar ahora a Jinger. A ver dónde está Jinger. Y seguimos por el camino de baldosas amarillas. Tú, salamanquesa, baja de ahí. Esta Jinger.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the old...
Snooping around? Why are you making...
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume. 3 in 1 go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blood."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, so, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
Valle de Alpa y de la
You
cocina,
mean
¿qué?
One Mean restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
Pues vamos al restaurante. No tengo ganas de volver a la cocina gigante. ¿Dónde está el restaurante de Chimmy?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Aquí.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As well, I'm setting up. You...
Bueno, vamos a buscarle agüita. Agüita. ¿Dónde está la agüita? Estará por aquí cerca. Ahí detrás. Nada, que no puede pasar por lo alto del kiosco. Ahí tenemos un cubo. Y otra vez para atrás.
This water will do nice. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting
Aceite esencial de flores de seda.
Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from
El
alchemy.
alquimista.
Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm, so your hand... Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a... Ooh, you're a nat... Now, take these, and don't forget to do all 3.
Bueno, pues vamos a hacer el aceite esencial de flores de seda. Como tengo recogidas, que hemos recogido antes algunas. me imagino que no habrá problema. Aceite esencial de flores de seda, ¿dónde está? Caña barista intacta en movilidad. Doncella, tejedora. ¿No hay?
Un día de suerte todo el mundo. Igual yo tuve la experiencia.
¿Por qué no puedo fabricarla? Poción, aceite esencial de torrente, de escarcha. ¿Y dónde está la de las flores de seda? Ah, vale, que hay que extraerlo. ¿Pero cómo? A ver si aquí hay otra opción y no la he visto antes. Vamos a mirar la misión porque aquí hay algo raro. ¿Por qué no me deja? No lo entiendo. Vamos a ir mirando otra vez.
¿Cuánta gente me han dado? Me dan un fusil de mina de dorado. No, que tú no. Aquí, pero
No sé.
es que no quedas de la casa del sótano. Es que no quedas de la casa del sótano.
What should I try this time?
I want a new toy. I just like to make people smile. Quan, I want a new toy.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Well, or would you...
Try something new.
Well, or would you prefer... Well, aren't you going to try it out? Or would you prefer some... hands-on...
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Vale, parece que eran los tres de arriba. Estaba un poco perdido.
The essence is placed into water and you must take care to control the heat during. So please focus on control. Don't waste a drop of that essence. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
Todo el amor común.
Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. The second one is for those with... Finally, the third one has a soft but all clear? Don't get them mixed up. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need. I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously. Come and hang out with me at
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the
Bueno,
center of the 7.
pues ya tenemos otra parte y ahora tenemos que ir a donde ofrecerle los perfumes al arconte. Venga, pues seguimos buscando al arconte, que no está por aquí, que está por allí. ¿Dónde está? Allí en la quinta puñeta. Pues no está lejos el arconte. Bueno, pues seguimos corriendo. Algún día llegaremos. ¿No habrá un teletransportador más cerca? Sí, tenemos ahí un teletransportador. Vale, pues vamos a la estatua directamente. Que me iba a pegar un paseo de... Vamos, de 3 pares de narices. Bueno, pues estamos aquí. Vamos a aprovechar para ofrecerle, si tenemos alguno, ya que estamos aquí, tenemos 3. Vamos a aprovechar también para curar. Y vamos a hablar con el Zogli este, otra vez. Venga, Zogli, ¿qué nos cuentas?
Oh, compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept...
Well, how can a person compete with...
That is true. Well...
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Que si le traemos los perfumes, será... No paga... Anda, anda.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Vamos a darle, ofrece ofrenda.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger, this is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually a...
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form. Let's hope the Chising can catch...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
¿Qué están entramando? Las 7 sienas. Todo sea por verla subiendo. Arriba.
We finished another step in our preparation.
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Campana purificadora. Este no paga nada. Prestado. Vamos.
At present, a friend of mine named Madam Ping
¿Para qué quiere dinero?
is the guardian of the cleansing bell.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please.
No puede estar ahí en persona, claro. Le deberás pasta. Si no paga.
Man, why is he gotta be so secret?
Bueno. Seguro que te están siguiendo por ahí por todos lados. Si le debes pasta a todo el mundo ya que no pagas. Bueno, vamos a ir. Vamos a ver. Habla con Mandapín. Pues vamos a buscar a Mandapín. Vamos a coger esto ya que brilla. Joder, con la salamanquesa. Investiga, hombre. Vamos a ver si tenemos otro transportador cerca. Vamos a ver. Mapa, no lo otro. Vale, tenemos este cerquita.
Yo voy sin escopeta. Yo estas dos armas. Hoy Kyle desarmar.
Bueno, ya parece que ha cargado. Vamos a seguir. Venga, Dorothy, sigue el camino. Que arriba está Toto. Vamos a ver a Mandapín.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the... but it's a shame. These glazed...
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can... if they heard beautiful sounds, but... if they heard too much wild gossip or slap...
So that means...
Pues por eso que no conocen a mi suegra. Si no, estaban secos y quemados.
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are... Some say it was a Fatui plot. This harbor is like a mountain of dry... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have some...
Vamos a preguntarle a ver si no la presta.
That old trinket. I remember it. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell... It has been many years, and who knows... Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are So slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that.
Vamos, que lo buscaremos nosotros.
Follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can...
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Es la tetera, a ver qué hay. Esto está gracioso. Hostia, es como el genio de Aladino.
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to...
This Granny is so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Tocar tetera. Yo lo que digo, la tetera era la lámpara de Aladino. Ahora nos vamos a encontrar aquí dentro el genio de Aladino. Ya verás.
Es que puedo ver a través de la pared. Estoy dentro de la pared.
Coño, con la cafetera. Lo que hay aquí dentro. Ey, no puedo pasar. Araña. Oh, para allá la vieja podía limpiar. Que tiene esto lleno de telaraña y de araña. ¿Por aquí no era?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long
Vamos, la vieja está loca. ¿Dónde guarda las cosas?
Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Vamos a activar las bombas estas. A ver si se las comen los bichos. Falta esta. La va a reventar ya la muñeca. Ahí, dale. Uy, qué poquito falta. Qué pesadito estáis. Bueno. ¿Y ya se ha activado algo? Vamos a ver qué más se le ocurrió a la vieja. Para putearnos. Otro caminito abierto. Vamos a ver qué sorpresitas los tiene la vieja aquí en la lámpara de Aladino. Una piedra. Sí. Toma piedra, pues toma piedra. Con esto la hago poco. Pero si lo hago así, no me digas que ha saltado justo cuando le he echado. Pues si le quito ya el casco. Ya no tiene casco, ya está blandita. Soy un impaciente, así que con esta le doy más fuerte. ¿Inmune? No me jodas. Pues le daremos a la araña, la aprovecharemos aunque sea con la arañita. qué fallo, que sea inmune, no me he dado cuenta. Así que trato de quitarle todo el casco. ¡Ay! ¿Dónde va? Esta muñeca es tonta. Vamos. No te caigas, que seguro que reapareces otra vez. Joder, qué sitio más malo se ha quedado. Ahí te aguanto entre las dos piedras. Vale, ya están todos, ¿no? Sí, vamos a ver qué más sorpresa nos tiene la vieja. Viento. Pues nada, habrá que tirarse. ¿Y ahora qué? Caminito. Venga, vieja loca. Mojado, pues toma, congelado. Ay, qué ser, cómo me ha dado los rayos. ¿Que hay por ahí uno eléctrico? Si eres eléctrico, toma agüita, toma hielo. Otra araña. La vieja no limpia. Tenemos agua. Descongélate. Vamos ahí a ver dónde podemos. Aquí. Hay que ir matando a los de agua para que no me vuelvan a congelar. Ahí, congela unos pocos. Verás que pedra. No ha llegado a saltar. Qué pesado. Venga, a moriros todos. Todos congeladitos. Este de hielo parece no me vale, pero al del agua sí. Sorpresa. De piedra no hacía nada, pero a ti te voy a machacar. Vamos a ver si la vieja cuando mata a este no nos tiene más sorpresitas en la tetera. Esto es peor que la lámpara de Aladino. Bueno, más bichos. Ese va a ser el primero que va a caer. ¿A esto no les explota o qué? Vamos a ver si se la comen a la... Uno menos. Otro menos. Joder, con los saltitos esquivándome. Esquiva eso. Y eso. Y eso. ¿Qué? ¿No te gusta la muñeca? Toma, inflate otra vez. Te queda un tiro. Vale, otra quita. A volar otra vez. A ver dónde hay que ir. Sube, sube, sube. Aquí. Vamos a ver los bichos que salen aquí ahora. Esto va a dar miedo. Ah, mira, por fin, la campana.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet.
Bueno, ya tenemos la campanita.
Now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. All right, that'll do.
Bueno, pues el desafío lo hemos completado. Y ya tenemos la campana.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. The Chising. Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council long ago. Still, they've done well recently. We old folks are content to be idle.
La vieja no es de hacer ella, la vieja es una hija puta. ¿Dónde nos ha metido en la cafetera?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a good, but no matter what, we have always preferred to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Vamos a ver si me regala la campana.
It belongs to Granny. We're supposed to return.
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank child.
Mira, me ha regalado la campana.
But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might find its way back into these old...
Vamos, que me la va a quitar.
You must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always
Una buena tetera, seréis a puta, lo que quieras putear y mételo en la tetera también. Esa es la venganza de la vieja. El otro le debe pasta, seguro.
Thanks, Granny.
Bueno, pues a dónde tenemos que ir ahora. Colocar perfume en la campana en sus lugares. Pues vamos a colocar los perfumes y la campana que será en el altar. Vamos a ver, habrá que hablar otra vez con este.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the...
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about... Oh, yes, that old Granny asked... If you have the time, you can come over for tea.
Que vaya a beber una cafete, que te va a meter en la tetera, chaval.
But you can always
Te vas a enterar lo que es bueno.
old lady for a...
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot, when a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ahora comprar cometa.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites.
Seguro que tampoco tiene pasta.
Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably...
Oh, sure.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Bueno, pues vamos a... ¿Dónde está? Allí, la tienda de cometa. Vamos a comprar cometa. Bueno, otra vieja. Sí. Venga, viejecita, véndeme cometa.
Ah, sir, you're...
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy...
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
En el camino hablamos con té, perfume, flora.
Seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and...
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when... As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity, so these markings of tree and justice flows across the surface.
The compliment...
Well then, Granny Shen, I shall take these back with me. As for
Otra vez el pago. Vamos a ver si tal vez paga.
Allow me.
Ah, no, mira, ha venido otro. Con razón el tío no tiene pasta. Si se lo pagan todos, se lo regalan todos.
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot—
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as material.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining. If... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next.
Vamos. Encuentro a las 3 trabajadoras. Vamos a ver, tienen que estar por aquí cerquita. Por lo que están marcando, este será uno.
Hiring help?
Adventure.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve.
15.000 moras, madre mía. Que a un precio justo. Han pedido una rebajita. A ver si esto baja más rápido. Hostia, qué lento es esto para que haga la rebaja. Espérate, inserta cantidad. Vamos a pedirle 7.000. 7.500, la mitad de lo que ha pedido. Continuar.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little.
Como que demasiado poco. Bueno, pues vamos a meterle 10.000.
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not due.
Un poco más. 10.000 una.
Let's see. No.
No. 11.000.
Five geocrystal flies.
Vale, pues con 11.000
I
pica.
do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Encontrar el primer trabajador. Vamos a buscar al segundo, que tiene que estar por aquí. Por ahí arriba. Uy, qué bug. ¿Cómo se ha quedado eso pillado ahí? Bueno, vamos a intentar subir por otro lado. Por la escalera, eche. ¿Por dónde vamos a subir? 17 metros. Tiene que estar por aquí. Aquí.
A full day of odd jobs.
25.000.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
Vamos a regatear. Si el otro no bajó 4, se nos va a bajar 8. Así que van a ser 17.000. A ver si por 17.000 pica.
This is too little. I'd consider it if it was a bit higher.
Vamos, 18.000. Vamos a probar con 18.000.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Este ha picado por 18.000. Vale, y el tercero me va a pedir una pasta. Aquí está el tercero. Mira, todos son ping.
Help? So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden
No problem. That'll be
done.
20.000 moras. Me quedan 21.000, se lo podía pagar entero, pero le vamos a ofrecer 15.000. Y así ahorramos dinerito.
Let me think. Deal.
Vale, por
This
15.000
price is
traga.
reasonable.
Y nos sobró hasta dinero. Vamos a hablar ahora con este, que está por aquí. Que te caiga al agua.
All finished then? Splendid.
You think you can buy us off with some...
Well,
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
you both need to calm down. I don't know what's just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of
Next, we need some everlasting is
Everything is fine. Now if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Ve a la farmacia. ¿Y dónde está la farmacia? Ahí arriba. Vamos a buscar la farmacia.
I'll race you there.
Vale, hemos llegado a la farmacia. Ve ahora aquí qué hay que hacer.
Huh. There is... Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Coño, la farmacéutica. ¿Dónde está?
Did you hear that?
the reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out and...
Joder, la farmacéutica es un enano.
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Oh, there you are! But you can't even reach the counter! Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right!
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Mira, es Chichi.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi...
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her... My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find...
Okay then.
How did you
La
manage
enana me
that?
está sacando de...
But
Ojo.
Chi-Chi helps you. You help.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way, everybody wins.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
¿Una coco cabra?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the...
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No.
Una coco cabra.
Just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it?
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Coco cabra. Bueno, vamos a ver si hay algún transportador a buscar la coco cabra. Aquí uno cerquita y además está alto. Manda cojones, una coco cabra. Bueno, tenemos la ballesta.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an adeptus to build. But how do you operate this thing? Just...
It is currently inoperable in any case.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even adepti contraptions are difficult.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr.
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere in... If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored...
Bueno, pues se ve que tenemos que arreglar la ballesta.
What you're saying is that...
Vamos a ver dónde está el almacén de repuestos.
With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Vamos a ver qué materiales pide. Unen los materiales del almacén de suministro. Vale, pues tiene que estar por aquí, por la zona esta, porque sigue marcando el círculo. ¿Será ahí dentro?
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Sí, tiene pinta. Repara la ballesta. No, pensaba yo que iba a ser más lioso. Reparar.
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista is more intricate.
Ooh! Now how do we...
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Me mete 180.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Anda, unos
So
tontos
you
que quieren
fixed
morir.
up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds. The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you—
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need reprimanding.
Uy, qué paliza se van a llevar los bichos. Derrota a los ladrones. Pero si son 4 pringados nivel 40. Uy, qué mala puntería. Pues son durillos, ¿eh? Nivel 40 ya son durillos. Pero vamos, desde aquí arriba los reviento. Oh, uno con ballesta, eso es peligroso. Ese me puede hacer pupa. Oh, se regeneran, hay que bajar. Uno menos. Ese se ha caído, mierda. Volverá. Bueno, falta uno, que es el que se ha caído abajo. ¿Me tienes que bajar a buscarlo? Ahí abajo está, ya podía haber subido. No tengo que volver a subir arriba porque tiene que bajar a buscar al tonto. Sí, ya ha vuelto. ¿Dónde están ahora los pesados? Arriba.
Another test.
Has a good night shield. Leave it up to me.
Fry! I got that. I got carrots. Have a little taste. That tingle? Picked the wrong test subject. Fry!
¿Hay alguno vivo? Joder, otra vez se ha caído abajo. A ver dónde está. Mira, por lo menos no se ha caído abajo del todo. Toma, pedra. Ahí.
I got careless.
Creo que ya la ha palmado, ¿no?
Picked the wrong test subject.
3 más.
Cool it.
Dodge tick. Frostbite. Don't push your luck.
Hostia, que hostia me ha pegado.
You're open. Cool it. Should. You're open. You're open.
Let it rain.
You're open.
Rumble apart.
Déjalo. Joder. No me digas que te has caído tú también.
Get out of here.
Bueno, vamos a buscar que se ha caído de nuevo. ¿Dónde está? Ah, mira, ha vuelto arriba. Mejor. Toma. Eso duele.
These lowlifes didn't know who the...
Troubling ourselves over a search using the Guizhong. What's more, a contraption built using it.
Which means... A Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains.
Good idea. We did our best at...
Bueno, hemos arreglado la ballesta para nada y me quedo con ganas de ver lo que es la cococabra. Vamos a volver a la farmacia. Punto más cercano, este.
¿Pero esto qué es? No entiendo.
Bueno, vamos a la farmacia, que es allá arriba. Venga. Al Chichi, venga Chichi.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract.
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat. I'm sorry.
Esto para tomarse un vaso de leche, será hija puta.
Poor memory. Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut
Leche de coco.
milk.
Madre mía, lo que quería era leche de coco. ¿Será?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the lyric proverb goes, all things are random.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi's...
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of...
I'm on that Chi-Chi.
Hombre, por fin ha llegado el farmacéutico.
Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal and... What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi... Ah! The medicine... The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a lip...
Don't mind Chung Chung. She's a good girl, really. As for you,
do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Phew, alas, things are finally starting...
3 million more. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter...
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go...
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness.
Hey! Less laughter, more sympathy!
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting
That's like 0 difference from 3 million!
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Joder, 3 millones. A ver de dónde lo roban.
That lot is an absolute riot. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the golden...
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have ears.
Vale, pues parece que tengo el incienso eterno. No sé ni por qué me lo han dado. Será por la cococabra, pero vamos, hay que colocarlo. La cococabra, manda huevo. Que deja de correr. Esto lo vamos a coger ya que estamos aquí, que seguro que me vale luego. Vamos a aprovechar.
No sé quién es, no.
protect
Well,
you.
as it stands, we've...
Ooh, final.
Well, traveler, have you gained any odd?
Yo creo que es la pobreza.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to room to treat you to a meal. Oh,
Si no va a pagar,
yes,
te
don't
invita,
worry.
pero luego no paga.
I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised through...
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knock.
Bueno, pues vamos a la taberna.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
Cerca del puerto, pues nos lanzamos volando. Queremos rápido para llegar al puerto.
¿Por qué ya menos 3 kilos? No eso. Bueno,
A ver dónde la marca, allí. Voy volando. Sentarse. Pero interactúa.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done some. Third round knockout is not for lightweights. Like those taverns. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different...
As you all know, high above the land of Leo, what does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, imagine. The weather is clear, and you gaze... Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor. They say that when Lady
Vamos a ver el cuento que nos
Ningguang
cuenta.
ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling lizard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyu.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue
Ganyu.
Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion. and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jiayun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She
Mira, nos
invites
están
you
dando
to
una
her palace in
invitación
the sky.
al Palacio sobre el Cielo. Eso es nuevo, eso no lo conozco.
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of...
And with that, the emissary who called herself Gun... But we've received an invitation from the Liyue. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you then.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Bueno, pues hasta aquí hemos llegado con nuestra misión en camino. Hemos hecho bastante y espero que os haya gustado. Ya en el próximo pues seguiremos un poquito con la historia para adelante. Y ya sabéis, si os ha gustado el vídeo, pues suscribiros al canal, un like y espero que lo hayáis disfrutado. Venga, hasta luego.
Vamos ahí. ¿Cuánto vale?